Alright, a shot. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. I figured I dropped enough time to at least attract some attention, though it was all for naught. Yo, let me recording? Nigga, recording what? Hey, yo. Yo, this nigga is going crazy. This man was saying, this man talking about some. Alright, so I'm gonna hear the group chat talking about some. Y'all trying to hop on Discord. This man's talking about some school. Alright. And then Kadir want to talk about beating. Wait, I meant eating. And I'm like, I figured y'all beating people in school. Sad. He's like, yo, say no, let me finish recording. I'm like, no recording what in ASMR. Before that comment, Kaon is like, nobody beats my meat. I'm like, hey yo. And then Kadir's up and says, that sounded crazy. Chat. You didn't see anything. Alright. Let's just switch it up and react to shit because I am absolutely bored and I want to go for something a bit controversial and nothing from my childhood that I want to point out. Wait a minute, Sugar Sugar? Yo, actually? Wait, will I get copyrighted for this? Will I get copyrighted for this? I'm like, I want to listen to Sugar Sugar, but I'm scared if I get copyrighted. Then again, I'm on stream, so I mean, it's like... Oh yeah, I keep on forgetting about this comment. Cat, we literally got off because your controller is trash. That's not even true at all. And plus, when you talking about my controller, I think he's talking about my internet. Kadir, get your words right. Dyslexic. Anyways, oh yeah, and for people that want to shit on me for using Opera GX, fuck you. First of all, Opera GX is good. I like it. It's reliable. So if they're ever looking for a sponsor, I'm your guy. All right.
No. And only one said she thought women needed a man in their lives. Only one. But when men were asked a similar question, like, do we need women? Most of them said yes. Oh, so why do you think that is?
That's because we think the human race needs to continue.
So why do you think that is?
Because men are useless.
No, it's because you asked that question on TikTok, and now half the users on TikTok are retarded. That's why.
I ain't got no words so far other than the fact that it's like I don't understand what it is, chat. I don't understand what it is. I'm trying to make head to toe of it, but I just can't seem to get it right. Maybe I should just react to something else. But again, drop in the comments. So far, I'm just reacting to like the first thing that I'm seeing. So far, I'm seeing whackness. This just squeals whack. So I think I'm gonna move on from this. Don't get me wrong, I do watch Abba and Preach. That's why I'm subscribed to them. For those that didn't just notice. But oh wait, actually, Ghetto Chef. Yo, I ain't watched no Ghetto Chef in like a minute though, in like a hot minute. Oh, you can't see that. That's fake toys right there. Damn, yo. Okay, here we go. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's not
Building
watch
your online
that.
business?
Let's watch this. I wanna
Go to
watch something that's
Wix.com
a bit
and
more like YouTube drama. Now that's the type of shit that I like. That's what I get off on. Just the bullying, the cyberbullying. Good old 2014 vibes.
Some of you at Fresh and Fit thought we was gonna join you in demonetization. Well, I got one message for you.
We are better than you.
Period. A little up.
Yeah, that's right, Myron. Little bitch ass nigga. You know, I also fucking hate this nigga Myron too. What a bitch. I swear he's a misogynist deep down. I honestly personally think that. So whatever y'all say, I can't think differently of it. Like all this red pill bullshit, but we'll get into that probably another time because I got so much to say about these niggas. They're pussy whipped, especially Fresh. Yeah, no, this nigga Fresh. Like nigga done knocked up a chick, was simping, and was lying about it. So much for alpha male, or as I like to say, alpha male. But I guess a pussy's either way.
Update. You can tell by my smile I got some good news. If you guys are wondering where Preach is, Preach got a life. I be at home just typing and shit. Preach go outside. That's why he's not here right now. But I called him before we did this video, and he's on board with everything. So just wanted to confirm that. First off, got to give a shout out. Ethan Klein of all people contacted me privately. I said, "Oh my God, is that H3 in my DMs? Is he about to?" Nope. He was there to say, "Hey, bro, you need a lawyer for this copyright claim. I know the best in the business." I said, "Oh shit, Avengers!" Yeah, that shit was crazy. It's like the enemy of my enemy. Oh man. So shout out to Ethan. Okay. Again. Second credit goes to all the youth.
Okay, yo. I swear, this man, I was never going to let him live that down, bro. This man, Myra crashing out, is like the best thing on planet Earth. Oh man, just the absolute shitting all over this man is. Oh, it's wonderful. It makes me shed tears. I'm already crying just laughing about it. Oh my God. Let me move on with the video.
YouTubers who contacted me, all right, who made videos about the
Oh
topic.
shit, I should be recording this too. You know what? Next time.
Appreciate you guys, okay? Even though we may disagree on different things, I think at the end of the day, we want channels to exist and, you know, for the copyright business to be handled properly. So I appreciate the whole community.
Oh, you know, if I want to, I could add in a face cam, but it's gonna look so whack. Nah, I shouldn't do that. I'll worry about like face cams later.
Fans, man, how do I put the fans through? Y'all.
And I was showing y'all the setup because I'm just keeping it minimal. I'm just doing like a basic display capture because I don't really care about like video cams. Especially for like the fucking background. Now it looks like I'll be in fucking jail. Imagine going on to like Omi TV with this shit.
Should be number one. I'm sorry about that. You guys went crazy, a little too crazy. I know you guys love us, and I appreciate y'all. Okay, I'm not gonna say I love y'all because that's a strong word, but I really appreciate you guys. But folks who go around contacting these people personally, saying all kinds of foul stuff, listen, critique them. If you want to dislike a video, that's fine. But don't say foul things. Don't contact advertisers. Don't do all that stuff because it's bad.
I mean, shit, unless if you're talking to somebody like me, I couldn't even give less of a fuck about that. All I could really say is, like, nigga wanna go ahead and talk shit, you got the freedom of speech. That's America for you. But other than that, you wanna start talking... You wanna start talking personal shit? You wanna start talking, like, personal? I ain't finna cap, bro. You better be fucking locked in next time we meet. I'm saying eye to eye. You better say that shit to my fucking face.
And it doesn't matter what they end up doing to us. I just would not support that. And
Keep that same energy.
I've said this 100 times before, and I'll say it again. Please don't. If you guys respect us, I want to be able to respect you, and I want you guys to engage in behavior that's respectable. Do not engage in the very kind of tactics that the people who would cancel us would engage in. Don't do that, okay? So be better than that, and I'm sorry for any of the Jubilee staff who've actually been hurt by this or have been harassed or whatever. I don't wish that on you guys, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
Wait. You talking Jubilee as in the show? As in, like, the button? Them niggas who, like, invited people from like social media or out in the street to do dating shows with them peoples. I mean, what can we say, right? If they feel harassed in any sort of way, when there are plenty of people who've reacted to their content, and I'm talking like plenty of fucking streamers, dude. So I mean, I don't know. All
right. No matter what happens to us with copyright strikes, the footage of me and Priest you're going to see right now was before I had the call with Jubilee. So I go on the Jubilee website, and here it says, "We make content you won't forget, and we've got the stats to prove it. Over 3.5 billion views across all platforms. Over 4.5 million people are engaging with our content every week." And they have a video on their official YouTube, on their official website. Let's take a look.
There's a new Jubilee video, apparently.
Watch a Jubilee.
Heated discussion today because
absolutely blowing up my ears, dude. God damn, man. Frick. God, I'm sorry for using your name in vain. Listen. I'm sorry for using your name in vain. Let's proceed.
Who's that?
No!
Who's that?
That's me. That's us, dude.
So
I feel like it must have been like, is this gonna get views? Yes. Is it also gonna provoke kind of interesting or funny conversation? Yes. I don't mind. I'm here to watch.
So while they're copyright striking people,
hold on. It's all the people reacting to their channel.
Do you understand?
Popping up and saying, there's a new Jubilee, there's a new Jubilee, there's a new Jubilee. So they're profiting of. They list.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like you got plenty of other people that are streaming their content, reacting to their content, and it's like, what the fuck?
All the people that are
They're
reacting,
profiting off of that,
and we are contributing to those millions of views because
exactly,
we're redirecting
bro.
to you.
They're using the fact that other people react to them to market themselves and to
as like a fucking trademark. Like, bro, are you serious? What Jubilee? This is what y'all doing now? Oh God, oh Lord, this left a bad taste in my mouth. This is like a taste I've never tasted before. A smelly smell. A smelly smell that smells. Smelly. Like that type of shit.
profit of. They're proud of this. They love it.
Bruh.
To all of a sudden then turn your back on that same community that you've used to market yourselves and say, no, you cannot do this. After you claim it's your mission statement, makes you look really slimy. So while you're using our image and likeness for your pitch deck to get more advertisers, to do more brand deals, you're also striking us down. We need to have a change in regards to how YouTube handles this stuff. I understand YouTube doesn't want to get in the middle of it because for them, they'd have to take on a legal battle with every company who wants to content ID things.
Well, I mean, YouTube is more of like a, I don't want to say a franchise, but more of like a corporation right about now. I mean, what? Like, they go out to whoever's really marketable. And I know I'm not the most marketable person. I mean, hell, I'm streaming on goddamn YouTube. Like, I could be streaming on Twitch right about now. So that's why I literally bring up the title, like, should I stream on Twitch? Because that's like a dead-ass question. Like, should I stream on Twitch? Because I already know it's like, I just gotta consistently stream and all that. But the way these niggas is going, and you could call me lazy for it, but like, they be doing like, not even like 3-hour streams, more like 5 to 8 streams. Niggas isn't even going so far as to doing like 10-hour streams. I mean, like, listen. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. So, is the grind really worth having to go 5 to 8? Let me know.
But this system is crazy. Like things that do fall under fair use, these big companies who have these special tools that you don't have access to as a creator can just copyright strike anything, and YouTube has to let it slide. Like there has to be some kind of different system in place.
I'm flabbergasted. I am flabbergasted, my friend. You're talking about thoughts. First and foremost, I'm not going to repeat everything that you said because you already said that.
I did get to speak to the CEO of Jubilee. I'm going to try my best to summarize the conversation and some of the things that me and the CEO of Jubilee talked about. And as somebody who does a lot of React content, who adds commentary, who transforms a lot of the work that we react to through jokes, parody, commentary, which I believe falls under fair use, and through a lot of case law would agree. There are other people who do reactionary content that would not fall into fair use, who literally sit there.
So many, dude. Like, bro, streaming is a big thing. Streaming is a big thing.
Play the video and don't say anything. Now, that to me is
like,
theft.
chat, am I wrong?
I've always said this, even though I do this genre, I don't think everyone who does this genre
maybe I am and
is
I'm an
doing it
idiot. I don't
correctly.
know.
Anyone who's doing bad forms of reactionary content, I'm okay with them being copyright struck if what they're doing is genuinely theft. Now, I talked to him about this. We had a disagreement on this point, and that's okay. That's a matter of opinion, but I don't think any of us wanted a protracted legal battle. So they said they were going to take away all the copyright claims, and I appreciate them for that.
Okay.
At the same time, the kind of content that Jubilee makes is expensive. They have to hire all kinds of people. They have to bring people in. They have to coordinate all the extras or all the contestants or all the...
I mean, they're using professional style equipment. What the fuck else do you expect, right? Do you just expect it to be like in a plain old house in like the fucking middle of Michigan? Not talking shit about anybody from like Flint, Michigan, but well, okay, now that actually sounds targeted. Listen, I'm sorry. I'll stop talking, but Michigan, I'm not talking shit on y'all. Just know.
Participants, so they have to have a coordinator for that. They're paying those people. Set design, location, camera equipment, editing. They have to pay for a lot to produce this kind of content. Our content is more low budget because there's really not that much in the production value, so it's cheap. What does that mean? We can afford not to do too well in terms of views. Why? Because we're not having that much overhead, so we're still going to make a profit. For them, they have certain quotas, and when they're not, you have to figure out why. And one issue that they're running into, according to them, is a lot of people are just straight up stealing their content.
Yeah.
And when and to be fair to them, hundreds and hundreds of channels react to Jubilee. Hundreds, way more
That's
than
what
the
I'm
reactors.
saying.
And
I've been saying
if
the
all
whole
these people are
time.
just pilfering their views or misusing their content or making it low budget, whatever it might be,
man.
it hurts their brand. So I can understand them wanting to protect their company, wanting to protect their product, and hiring a group to be able to take this massive amount of people. Unfortunately, I think the mistake that they made is how they went about this. And I think they agreed with that. They said, we changed our stance, which he had.
So why did they do it? Raises the question. What made them think about doing that in the first place, and what also made them want to rescind the copyright strike on them? Like, they're still maybe it's minor inquiries, and for probably none of my business anyways, but Jesus Christ, man. I still think it's kind of shady how they came to that like decision in the first place. Was it even an executive decision? Come on now.
Admit it, and the way we did this was incorrect. But he also had the grace to say, I admit this mistake, and we want to fix it, and we want to find solutions to make our company be protected. And is something I support. Because even though I do reaction stuff, I wish YouTube had implemented a revenue system where, every time I react to a video, they should get 10% of whatever I make. I'm okay with that because I think it's fair. Unfortunately, I just can't set that up because YouTube doesn't have that built into the system. If they did, I think we could find ways to make it work for everyone, because at the end of the day, the better Jubilee does, the better we do, because they make more content, we make more content, and then you guys get different varieties of things that will benefit you, the audience. But when it's not financially possible for them to do so because of these issues, then I can understand their frustration.
Well, hey, as far as I see it, like, they're gaining traction based off of what these guys are reacting to. So whatever content Jubilee posts and they react to it, if if like say Abba and Preach's audience had not seen like any Jubilee videos before, it had Abba and Preach not like streamed or not streamed, Jesus Christ, reacted to none of it. If they would have never reacted to none of it, then what would be Jubilee? You know what I mean? Like they probably would be getting not the what's the amount of views that Jubilee has right about now? Let me actually look this shit up. So they got 8.
I would put you
8.6 mil, okay. And they seem to average around like probably, yeah, look at this. At least maybe around like 700K views. No, more than that. But that's like a good amount. That's like a good amount of views.
The people reacting
I'll
to
just skip
this,
to like
even though hundreds, way more than the React does.
Damn, bro.
Possible for them to do so because of these issues. Stupid. Every time I would have fucking pulled money out of my again. So there is a good ending.
Wait.
Our channel won't be going anywhere.
Okay.
Was I gonna retain some legal cancel? You damn right. I was about to burn through my savings, nigga. Again.
Damn.
Hey,
This man just could not help himself. He just couldn't fucking help himself.
I would have burned through all that. I don't care. I'm stubborn. I'm stupid. Every time I would have fucking pulled money out of my again.
That's crazy.
You fucking idiot. My financial advisor said again. I would have just. I don't care. But hopefully everything's gonna go well. I tell you, I don't even know why I make money. I just save it so I could blow it on something stupid like a legal battle. But there won't be any of that. Who knows? We might end up
blows on something stupid like a legal battle. Next thing you know, this nigga about to go call it Phoenix Wright. Oh man. Steven Crowder's. Oh, so I've seen Steven Crowder before. I stopped the recording for this one. I'll probably make like a video out of it. Goddamn. And now you want to start being slow. Okay, thank you. Jesus Christ. Alright. So Steven Crowder's career. I'll watch this.
There's nothing.
I haven't seen the Dirty Dan Schneider. Oh man, that is 51 minutes. Chad, that is too much time. Well, then again, it is like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Better than a game. Great tasting Miller Lite.
Bonsoir, Crowder. Bonsoir, Crowder. Today I'll be making a video about you and how you're a cringe. You're a cringe, boy.
Yo. Okay. I don't follow Steven Crowder at all, and just now seeing this, I'm starting to see something weird. I hope it's not what I think this is. No, it is what I think this is, unfortunately. Okay, well, let's proceed.
Oh, give me that milk.
Okay.
I'm in like late middle.
Okay, I can't. Oh my fucking god.
School and early high school, owning the libtards, okay? And even back then, he was absolutely killing it. He does have a show called Louder with Crowder, but the real thing that he was really known for was Change My Mind. It was a series.
Yeah, no, dude. That was like the biggest series. It is probably his most like viral series, dude. I don't know what the fuck it is about him though, because he's such an asshole. But yeah, I still understand like his questions. It's I don't even know how to fucking explain it, dude. If I were to hop on a podcast, I'd probably be canceled.
Where he would set up a table at a college campus and debate whoever walked up to him.
So if you were to intentionally misgender a trans woman, that could put her at risk of...
Yeah, I'm already seeing where this is going. I would say onto Dirty Dan Schneider, but it must be pretty bad. Alpha males have lost it. Okay, more on Fresh and Fit. I want to shit all over these niggas.
That was me the other day when I found out I was a misogynist, an ableist, and a fat phobe. Still not a racist yet. Not that I ever obviously will be, but these are the reports that I'm getting, and it means my time has come on the internet, and I will seize the throne of the red pill movement, and I will...
I was about to say, so yeah. It seems like he's pretty angry about the movement, about the red pill movement. Can I just be honest and just say that it was gonna backfire? Like, nothing about the red pill movement was ever gonna fucking last, and I've been telling a certain friend of mine, friend who I haven't seen in a minute, but if he were to be here right now, he and I will go at it for like at least the next hour or two until we come to an agreement.
I'll have sex with it. Alpha males, online, I love them.
When you're at least motivated. So those days you don't want to do it, guess what you gotta do? You gotta suck it the fuck up and do it.
What I really like about the red pill movement is that it's like 90% a fucking facade, and it's really funny, and it's some of the best content online. Inarguably. These guys, these men, these alpha males.
19 seconds, I would have thought I had it too, brother.
What's up, brother? Yeah, I figured that this would be like the first fucking thing that would also pop up in streaming.
I would have thought I had it too, brother.
Some of them, not all of them, are just characters that are so clearly grifting, playing the game, and it's fine. I like it. I don't hate the player, I hate the game.
Question for you. What type of men are you attracted to?
Not a lot of men.
So you're picky?
How can you say that?
What do you mean?
Neon, why the fuck are you even there? Your little squirrely ass should be, I don't know. Your squirrely ass should be cooking it up in fucking Popeyes right about now. Give me my fucking order, nigga.
You're fucking chopped. Like, I'm just being honest.
And I don't even hate the game. I quite literally play the game as well. Today, we're going to be talking about the prominent alpha male movement, and specifically two guys within that movement that are so based and red-pilled. It's an Icarian journey to the center of the sun of logic and rationality. Male logic and male rationality.
Women look for a leader, and when you're sitting there arguing with her and yelling at her, what you've effectively done is you're saying to her, I'm equal to you, so I will go ahead and yell with you. And it's like, no, that's not how this goes. And that's a big reason why I think I agree with you. Men shouldn't live with women.
And one of them got too close and burnt himself or something like that. Damn. Fresh and Fit are two pretty solid old school red pill guys. They hate gold diggers and OnlyFans women who are in the trade of sex work.
All women are...
So, will I get banned if I use the hard ER chat? By the way, I am black, for those that do not know. If y'all ain't seen my videos, check out my channel. It should be like the first, like in my channel, in my videos, or in my homepage, I should say. Yeah, it doesn't show anything. Okay, so regarding, I used to have like face cam videos. Oh my god. Well, yeah, no, I would even have gameplays where I would have my my face cam on. If I were to look up like my Akamanto video, then that would actually help out. Call me stupid, but am I able to even like? Am I able to put the link in the chat? Wait, what? Being alpha to Neon is disrespect. No, because that literally spits in the face. If they're literally saying that even a loser like Neon can be alpha, then the red pill movement must be a sport, is what it is.
Gold digger. Some are just better at hiding the shovel. What do I mean by this?
The Fresh and Fit podcast involves two dudes, Myron Gaines and Walter Weeks. Fit and fresh. I say fit and fresh.
Okay, so pussy and whipped.
Because that makes way more fucking sense than Fresh and Fit. All right? These guys...
To clarify, this is the pussy. And this guy is whipped like cream.
Say fit and fresh because that makes way more fucking sense than Fresh and Fit. All right? These guys have the quintessential alpha male rap sheet. Myron, for example, wrote a book called Why Women Deserve Less.
Wait, he actually made a book on that? Are you kidding me?
It's awesome. I cannot believe that's a real book. Women deserve...
Wait a fucking second. If I were to look this up, Why Women Deserve Less. Hold on. Hold on. This has to be not real. Hold on. This has to be fake. Oh my god, this is on Amazon. For how much? For how much? $18 paperback. How about the hardcover? $30? $30 fucking dollars, dude. Oh no. Oh no, chat. This can't be real.
Deserve less.
Do my eyes deceive me?
I cannot believe that's a real book.
Why do women deserve less?
Well, we live in a world nowadays where chivalry is punished, and I've always said, Dave Chappelle famously said chivalry is dead and women killed it. And the thing is that women have to earn chivalry nowadays versus just expecting it, because women are not equal to men.
Okay, but that's bullshit. I don't know why the fuck he called it that. I don't know, man. I don't know.
And chivalry in itself, practice.
That, like, the fact that that's an actual book is what is like killing my brain right about now. That's a, I don't know. I'm losing brain cells just having to think on this, but it's like, I don't know. Chat again. I like to shit all. I would love to shit all over this man. I would just love to. Like, if they podcast this stuff, the fuck am I talking about? They got demonetized. You're deeply offended. I'm sorry, love. I'm sorry you deeply offended. Like I said, chat, we could change it to another video or something, but oh my goodness. This is red pill though. These alpha males, this guy right here, he's a misogynist. Straight up. The book, the name of the book, Why Women Deserve Less. That is, if that does not scream misogyny, bro, I was right. I was right when I said that this man was misogynist. This is a case in point right there.
This is inequality.
This book is a case in point right here. Fuck's sake.
That is incredible. I love this. I will not be buying it, to be honest, because it's a $17 pamphlet. I think.
$30 if you want the hardcover. Just FYI.
A book has to be more pages than 80 to be considered a book. So this epic fucking journey began with Fit at first. He was establishing himself as a...
Why is he referring to him as Fit? It's fucking Myron. That's his name.
Brand. He was putting in the work to show off workouts, eating healthy, becoming the best version of yourself, all completely non-ironically based in red-pilled things to do. Genuinely.
Okay.
Like, that's awesome. However, it did not take long for a new face to join the brand. A guy named Fresh who looks like this. Mr. Weeks, Mr. Walter. I think.
Oh, Mr. Impregnate a foreigner. I'll refer to her as that because she is foreign. But yeah, apparently he was trying to label her as like an escort, a hooker. So I mean, I don't know. That part I gotta do a bit more research on that. But all I could really say is that this man Fresh don't want nothing to do with whatever, not with her. So. Just rubbing more salt in the wound there, brother.
I think that's...
Actually, fuck you. You're not even my brother. This freaking face right here is scum. That's garbage. We don't deal with garbage.
His name, Walter Weeks. And Fresh made a name for himself by doing gold digger pranks, which is very, very cool. Those are very good content. I love those pranks so much. This beautiful, unexpected start would precede a lot of calling out of privileged women and a lot of these two alpha males giving their excellent, big, giant, hairy, fucking ballsack alpha male takes, which I am a big fan of, by the way. I don't ever skip this content. It doesn't
I do. I refuse to watch any of their content. That's the thing. Thing is, I stopped watching their clips like years ago. Like, as soon as they just kept on, like, as soon as they kept on constantly kept bashing women and like was disabling them of like their pretty much their right to speak, this man is just like constantly talking over, they're constantly yelling over them over like the feeblest comebacks. And I'm not gonna lie, the girls do be acting petty, but at the same time y'all are bringing in like OnlyFans models who apparently y'all simultaneously fuck every now and again. And whenever they don't want to give you none, oh, that's when you want to act all mad and shit. That's probably the reason why this nigga Myra made that book.
Upset me either. That's one of the things too that I think that.
By the way, I am recording this, right? Oh, I'm not fucking recording this, dude. Oh, sweet mercy, this is killing my soul. OBS, hello.
I'm going out tonight. Try not to die.
Something wrong with me. When I see shit that's just like blatantly stupid and wrong and doing damage to people's minds, I don't give a fuck. So yeah, I enjoy this type of stuff. I like watching it. It's a chuckle. It's a good chuckle for me. The same way I would watch like Family Guy or South Park.
Are you a man and you date younger women?
What's that? Oh no, obviously
Then
I'm
be
not.
quiet. What the fuck? Like, yo.
Why, bro? Like, what, dude? What the fuck is this? You know what? I'm about to.
We're not the same. So like you saying, well, it's not fair that you want to have sex with two girls. Like I want to have sex with two dudes. What I've realized with girls is y'all don't really want two dudes. You guys just want to be able to say and be equal to a man. And the reality is you'll never be equal to that.
What? Hold on. And is this supposed to be like a motivational quote or something? Because I've met some weird niggas who fall in like I'm saying like knee deep into this red pill movement. I'm talking like balls deep if they wanted to. Like, I'm sorry, my choice of words is crazy right about now. But man, I don't know what this is, man. This is what an alpha male looks like. On top of that, like, that's not even his real hair. These are all hair transplants.
I keep feeling there's someone fucking watching me right now. Like, I've just freaked out. There's a whole big room right there, and that's what my ancient ape primal mind does. Just keeps me.
You know what? I'll just record this part. Fuck it.
Anyways, maybe I'm being too harsh. They do have some good, solid advice and things to take from them.
Very few, I'm afraid. Like, I'm talking like a handful. I'm like, oh man, I'm genuinely afraid to say that.
Like everyone, I say multiple times every single video, even a broken clock, right? Twice a day.
You should not be broke, okay? You should get to a point where you work so much that you don't even have time to spend your fucking money. Fact. And if you do spend your money, you don't gotta go and check your bank account every 2 seconds. That is the worst feeling ever, bro.
Okay, that's not really that good of it. I mean, I guess it is. If you value money, if you value money and just success over everything else, and you're just like a fucking cretin, I guess. So yeah, it makes sense then, I suppose.
Okay, you got nothing to be depressed about. There's children right now that don't even have clothes. That don't. Oh dear.
Yeah, I know, Mr. Alpha Male is not talking over here. Like, does he even have kids of his own? Because he should not have the right to even talk about I shouldn't even have the right to talk about children, and I don't even got kids.
God, do not listen to this red pill moron.
I feel like it is a completely.
Please don't listen to this red pill idiot. I don't know what the hell they was even thinking. I don't know what their fans was thinking. Oh my god, bro. Like, even little kids, and I remember Abba and Preach like talking about this shit. They would even have like little kids like go to school always talking about some Andrew Tate, fucking, you got like a whole video covering that. Honestly, this is just absolutely ridiculous how much red pill movement has affected. And I'm more concerned about like the younger generation too. Gen Alpha, yeah, I'm calling out y'all niggas. Y'all are bad as hell for no reason at all. Get off your phones and touch grass. That's my advice.
Logical way to approach it from top down, but for sure.
Also, don't be late to class.
For sure. being able to realize that you are privileged as fuck is not a bad thing. To, you know, use that to accompany other positive things you're doing with your life, like exercising, eating healthy, hugging your loved ones, spending less time working and more time experiencing reality, and then, you know, occasionally have a perspective shift. But a perspective shift isn't going to work for just everybody, obviously.
My advice, some guys might not like hearing this, I don't think you should be dating any girl seriously between 18 and 25. You shouldn't even.
Oh,
and
yeah,
they shouldn't
yeah,
take
yeah.
women seriously. Agree with that.
Wait, hold on. Yeah,
to not being in any real serious relationship
let me hear these
with women
reactions.
through in that time.
Sorry to say, I disagree with that wholeheartedly. I don't think that you should tell young men they shouldn't take women serious from 18 to 25 because
That's what I'm saying, bro. You should be taking all women seriously. I'm just saying, like, they got hearts too. They got emotions too. And a lot more emotion than us. So I mean, it's like, take that into consideration. Let that simmer down, please.
that will stop their progression and stop their success. You're speaking subjectively.
I disagree with that wholeheartedly. Me too, man.
Yo.
I like your voice, by the way. Cool voice, cool beard, chill guy. Yeah, that's...
Listen, bro. I got respect to the UK, in my personal opinion.
Very illogical. It makes no sense. Yeah, just
plus I like their accents.
Your life being a hedonist. That's my advice to all of you. If you guys are dumb enough to believe me right now, take every single opportunity you possibly can to get gratification in as short of an amount of time as you like is physically possible. Ignore all the teachings from everyone who's ever existed in history and just listen to these red pill guys.
I'm just more concerned about Andrew Tate coming back. Like, just oh man, now I'm thinking about a Candyman scenario where I accidentally say Andrew Tate, like Tate's name, like 3 times, and unfortunately, I think I just did.
Just listen to them. That's it. You will be incredibly happy and you will live a fulfilling life. I promise you. I promise. I promise. I bet. If not, you can have your money back from Sour.gg. My candy couch to sell out.
No fucking ads. As a matter of fact, wait, hold on. The FNAF escape game. Wait, hold on. Is wretched. They're in an escape room or?
Ever since I tried Hidden Valley Ranch,
I'm only gonna skip to like one part, and it ends up being trash.
iTunes. Go to.
Yeah, okay, it's a game. YouTuber destroys Sneeko. Oh man.
Hey guys, I'm very
Why is it 40? Oompaville, for God's sakes, man. I want something at least like 12 minutes. Nothing that'll keep me here for like my whole fucking life. Oh yeah, leaked the missed gift call. That's only yeah. That was crazy. A hell of a time. A hell of a year. Hell of a year. Hell of a year. What the fuck? Wait.
Hello.
Oh, it's about this shit now. Actually, let me
So
watch
obviously
this.
the George Not Found situation is pretty old
It's 15
news
minutes
at this
too,
point,
so
but I keep
that's
seeing
good.
people talking about it, and people are now
Yeah, and now it's not responding.
accusing
OBS
him
again.
of being a misogynist. You guys probably know where I saw that. I actually did really want to talk about this, just for whatever reason. I always think that like my videos have to be this like super like high production, like thoroughly researched like thing, instead of me just like talking and voicing my still informed opinion. But I wanted to talk about this as someone who does tend to initially have a little bit of a bias towards the accuser, just as like a fellow girl who has like experienced creepy experiences.
A girl's girl, you would say? Oh well, actually no. She just said that she went through creepy experiences. I'm sorry for my outburst, but proceed.
It would suck for everyone to call you a liar if something did actually happen.
No, okay, no, and that's where my sympathy comes in. Like, always take somebody's word. If it doesn't sound believable, don't cast doubt. Don't cast doubt, because statements matter.
happen to you. Also, false accusations in my experience in the real world are pretty rare, so it's just kind of a habit. But I do think that I keep a very rational mindset when...
By the way, I'm reacting to George Not Found. Apparently this guy got caught up in like some business with a girl named Katie Bugs. So girl's 18 apparently, and man's is 22, but I want to see how this rides out.
And going into, like, looking into these things, I'm not, like, a super emotionally driven person, so it's, like, pretty...
I'm gonna skip a little bit to the actual...
However, to say she was a victim of a crime is a little insane. After listening to all sides and gathering all the perspectives and listening to people who were there,
is it just a reactionary
very
thing, or
clear
is
to me
there,
that
like,
this
any
is just a
clips
huge,
at all?
gigantic...
I don't think so. I don't think so. But I think she's she's just more yapping about it. But let me see. When Katie added that she was ace, everything made sense, of course. I'm reading this. Hold on. George had no way of knowing that. You can't retract. Honestly, it's like and that's the thing. For someone to retract consent, like after the fact, it's a, I don't know. It has to be a sign of regret. Sorry for my stuttering. Hold on. I'm not done reading like the rest of the comments. I feel like the outraged crowd should probably spend their outrage more wisely. Yeah, but you can't reason with irrational people. Like, for God's sakes, it's 2024. What the fuck do you want people to say? Okay. This should be one right here. Okay. I'm not reading this. I'm literally just going to just because I know that this is all like provocative shit. So that's why I'm like staying quiet with it. I should probably put on like a little bit of music too, just to set the mood. But I don't want my music to be loud. Personally, I don't care about the way. Oh, I laughed at Minecraft YouTubers. I'm sorry. Hold on. This looks like they're trying to push another YouTuber down so they get their 15 seconds of fame. I mean, what? YouTube fame? Is YouTube clout really that big of a deal nowadays? But what the fuck do I know, right? Oh yeah, I forgot about that part. Nah, I'm just... Damn, hold on. Is it me or is her volume way too low? Just, bro, she's a content creator. Leave her alone. Katie Bugs and I'll just go with this one. Fuck it.
This Friday. One of the sexiest movies ever made.
Y'all saw y'all peeps in there. Yo, why?
Recently, we have.
Why are these ads selling though? And you also know something? I also hate YouTube with their double ads. That shit pisses me off.
Gotten some insane allegations in the Minecraft community once again because it appears that no matter what timeline we exist in, Minecraft YouTubers are somehow always into the most shady and scummy behaviors of all time. And this time, the person being held up by pitchforks and torches would be none other.
Wait, what mods are these? Let me check out these mods right quick.
Than everyone's favorite soft boy comfort Minecraft YouTuber.
No, he ain't got the mods freaking set out. Okay.
George Not Found.
That's a cringe ass face.
With the allegations being presented by, man, fuck this shit. I am too late for this bullshit. The story has changed so many times at this point that I'm not even sure if George magically grew a third hand. But regardless of how late I am, I feel it is important to talk about the unreliable narrator that is Katie Bugs. We all know this person at this point.
She also changed her her testimony like several different times too. So the fact that the fact that these accusations have even gone so far as to bring George Not Found to almost being canceled is crazy to me.
Been the lead allegation specialist in a cancellation campaign for the past 2 weeks against none other than, as I mentioned, George Not Found. She first spearheaded this campaign by dropping a very emotionally and narrative-driven live stream on Twitch where she discussed the allegations in great details, almost to the extent of something akin to the Twilight novels or 50 Shades of Grey. And I wish I were exaggerating, but this is exactly how it comes across.
Noticing how my future was his past, and I wondered how he felt sitting so close to me.
Her intense use of loaded language, performative statements, combinations of words that feel a lot more dramatic than necessary to
It literally sounds like something out of Twilight, and it sounds fucking so dramatic. I felt like Kristen Stewart was like the one who written out the whole thing. It's so depressing, and I want to say it's like a little bit. I want to say it's a little bit ridiculous, that it's laughable, but honestly, you just can't even make fun of the girl because she goes on for like hours talking about this shit. It gets to the point to where don't even think about fucking talking to me about this shit, cause it's a funny yet crazy thing that's
convey
happening.
A point, and also the iconic Freshly 18.
I was freshly 18.
Which will be a
oh yeah, that shit.
Massive topic of discussion throughout this video. First, I want to get into Katie's allegations. To be brief, she went to a house party, keep in mind, excited that she felt grown up. She had been drinking in a country where it is legal to be drinking at the age of 18, by the way, and
wait, it is?
While at the house party, interacted with George, nervous that she was around creators with huge sub counts. All of these details are important because the way she goes about presenting them, the tone, the use of language and wording, is clear that she wants to victimize herself far more than what the details at hand display.
I dread the scenarios that could have—
By the way, what the fuck is that?
Victimize herself far more than what the details—
Sea Serpent? What mod is this? Forgotten Wars and Kingdoms? Okay.
At hand display.
I dread the scenarios that could have played out that night. The what ifs. I was just so naive.
On top of that, there are miscellaneous details about the situation in regards to her that would lead to any normal person to presume that she is in fact perfectly above age and perfectly capable of being responsible for her own actions.
You would think anyways.
First, I want to start with narrative inconsistency. Katie in her initial statement made it clear and abundant that George knew about her age since the beginning, when in fact that was not the case at all. George didn't know about her age until after the fact. Not that it particularly matters because Katie is not a child.
I mean, even so, I think that that's a huge red flag though, because that's lying about your age in general. Like, it could be somebody, still, like, it could be somebody, and I know this for a fact. But there are some people that change their age number when using Bumble, Tinder, you know, dating apps and shit. And like they change their age number to like slightly lower or maybe slightly higher. But then again, who would like to be considered old, right?
She is a legal adult in most countries.
And he was 8 years older than me and far more powerful. Later that night, when I left, I received Instagram DMs from him, and in my Instagram bio, in bold, was my age, 18, confirming he knew how old I was.
This goes to show that even here, she's purposely obscuring the narrative for the sake of getting sympathy based on age dynamics, which in my honest opinion, you couldn't even apply to the situation anyways, because these two people didn't even know each other long enough for there to be any argument about power dynamics, which is something that is brought up a fuck ton. You see, power dynamics in the way that they're critical in cases of manipulation are critical because of someone's ability to personally affect your life using their status or hierarchy over you. This simply isn't possible in this case because 1, they're not in a setting where someone is coercing an individual to do anything out of fear or say something like a raise or termination at a job or securing fame and status based on promises, and 2, while you could use the experience someone has in regards of age as an argument for being emotionally manipulative, this simply cannot have.
And wait, hold on, why would that be used against him? Even though y'all kind of had like a bit of a relationship going on, maybe I'm wrong about how she feels about him, but it's like, did you actually even hate the guy at first?
Happened in
That's a question I would ask her.
The short moments these people knew each other.
I eventually had to stand up after many minutes for it to stop. I was scared to leave or make a scene out of the embarrassment.
Some people may use her argument and say she didn't want to move because she didn't want to embarrass him or lose respect while with all of these other influencers as a case of power imbalance influencing her decisions. But the thing is, Katie is an individual who at any time could have left, especially knowing per her statements the rest of her friends had left earlier than she did. At that point, it was entirely her volition, her choice to be there. As it also was to be drinking, something that she continuously insinuated to be done in a predatory or opportunistic fashion. The thing is that again, this is entirely her choice, her actions. She could have refused to stop drinking at any time, but it is abundantly clear that this is something.
Well, here's the thing, right? She made the choice to go, obviously. But why again? Why is it that did they not have like a thing going on? That's like my biggest question, to be honest with you.
That she wanted to partake in, especially looking back on the George Not Found video and in regards to some of the conversations they had. This particular instance, for example, she seems excited to be drinking.
You can't say dickhead, that's only for English people to say. Oh man. I just drank at Spoons last night. I'd say I'm British. Okay, because that's an accomplishment. Oh shit, maybe you are British. What the fuck? Bruce said Simmons' bar was gay, so awkward. Damn. What? Using gay as insult. Yeah, I saw that.
Partying, clubbing in the British way. Keep in mind, most clubs and bars, at least in Western countries like the USA, England, Canada, Spain, Ireland, have a minimum age requirement of 18 or 21, so she was 100% living it up as much as she could as an adult. Automatically, this invalidates all of the insinuations that she was coerced or egged on through peer pressure into drinking more. Not to mention how despite being 18, she was clearly getting into 21-only venues as shown in a picture of her wearing an age-identifying wristband. This means you clearly had the intent and the means, whether it be a fake ID or connection, to be getting into these places. Some childish Twitter users out there will reprimand George for giving alcohol to a minor, but the thing is, 18 is the legal age of substance use in many countries outside of North America. She was also previously drinking without any incentives, and it's hypocritical to assume George gave her anything to drink when it's also abundantly clear that her friends weren't great peers either if they as a group were there specifically to...
That's what I'm saying. Her friends were also there at the time of the incident, and like, she was also talking about how her friends was sitting in front of her and like how George basically violated her in front of her friends. So wouldn't you think all her friends would have immediately called to action into exposing this man? I'm sure some of them, or if not most of them, did.
Party, club, and go to bars. This brings me back to the wristband. While the first photograph is claimed to not be her, she goes back on to say that she did end up using one of her friend's wristbands to get past the age checks in place, only further cementing the fact that she did all of this intentionally. Sure, it may not have been one to drink, but regardless of the fact, you went out of your way to present yourself as an adult. The entire language used in these statements is just incredibly inconsistent and backwards. You're asking for wristbands, but you're claiming to be underaged, so are you asking for drinking wristbands too? Because you can't legally be underage if you're 18. The age requirement to get into this party per your statement. So which one is it? Was your intent to drink or not? Regardless of the fact, you're still an adult making adult decisions. Remember everyone, 18 is still the legal drinking age in England. Some places just use additional age barriers to further...
Oh damn. Oh damn. This man guy caught golden nuggets.
Deter those using fake 18+ IDs as a sort of safety buffer. I also want to mention just how bullshit her claims towards sexual harassment are in general. You allowed this person to touch up on you for nearly an hour or so, it's been said. Throughout that entire period, you claimed that you felt too nervous to leave out of fear to embarrass George. Despite that, when he...
So, are you defending him? Well, like, were you defending him at that point? Because then this is like, the statements do not corroborate whatsoever.
He did touch you. You said you coughed.
Like it's full of contradictions. Honestly, that's what it sounds like. That hurts my head.
In an attempt to deter him. This is a bullshit excuse because at the same time, in screenshots that you took when communicating with other people, it's clear your friends are concerned, but if your replies are anything to go by, it appears that you yourself did not want to do anything to stop his advances. So which is it? Did you or did you not want to be present during that situation? I understand very well that silence does not equal consent and that someone should not make advances towards you unprompted, but at the same time, regret does not equal assault. Something that I should be really clear about as well is that anyone who is literally not a closeted loser with no real life experience or has lived in the real world beyond parasocial relationships and ideations of what life should be through Twitter optics is that in general, in real life, when you're with someone in a romantic setting, consent is typically given by advancements and reciprocation. Verbally asking someone to do anything is just not something that anyone does when you're being practical. Before anyone takes this as an argument for avoiding consent, this is not what this is at all. Most functioning adults consent simply by body language and making advancements towards each other. If you want to be someone who is always asking for consent and requires consent to be given verbally, that's fine. More power to the people who do this. At this point, this argument is just being pedantic for the sake of adding more fuel to the fire when it comes to painting George as an assaulter. Which brings me to my last sub-point to this section. A brief cross-reference for all of her statements, and by that I mean that I'm going to pick at inconsistencies in her final statement, and by that I mean that her story completely changed up. As we all know, in her initial statement,
the original upload of this video was deleted by YouTube for a very dumb reason, so I've decided to re-upload it here because I think it's a very important story to tell. So without further ado, this is Too Mad Was Alone.
Oh my god, are you serious? It does this shit all the time.
Oh hey, I'm just about to go to bed. I know we couldn't Skype tonight, but that's alright.
What?
Good night, girl. I'll see you tomorrow.
Too Mad was one of the most talented YouTubers of his generation. In a few short years, he went from a literal nobody to having millions of subscribers. He was featured by PewDiePie, collaborated with Max Mofo, Anything for Views,
That's crazy.
Jay Schlatt, and other extremely popular legacy creators. His audience was loyal, following him to any platform or medium, and his style of comedy influenced millions of people during a time when they were all locked inside and wearing masks. On February 14th, 2024, he was found dead of what was presumed to be an overdose.
Okay, nice little documentary intro right there. That's fantastic. It's an hour and 50. Why?
When Overwatch was released in 2016, it quickly became one of the most popular games in the world, with every content creator hopping on the bandwagon to try and capitalize. One such is
why is it an hour and 59 minutes? Jesus Christ. I don't even have popcorn for this.
Aspiring creator was a young man named Medea Sadiq, a 16-year-old boy living in Winnipeg, Canada. Now, Winnipeg is cold as f*** sometimes, so he had a lot of time to stay inside. And at the time, he was also lacking any real-life connection whatsoever. According to Too Mad himself, he was basically mute throughout his time in school and barely had a single friend. He was constantly getting into fights with people and just had a very hard time growing up. The friends he did have were called Sony Vegas and Premiere Pro, so he got cooking. Inspired by old MLG montage parodies and YouTube poops, he began making what can only be called schizophrenic edits of Overwatch gameplay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Those are some like hefty clips right there.
He opened his channel in April of 2016, and the growth from there was pretty steady, racking up around 10,000 subscribers a year later. In just 2 months, he grew to 160,000 subscribers, thanks to a few of his edits really popping off. How to Doomfist, Nerf Lucio, and Rip Roadhog got millions of views within a few weeks of posting. On Twitter, he thanked his new viewers for the massive growth. But he wasn't about to slow down. His time had come, and he needed to seriously keep momentum going if he was going to maintain.
God, I fucking hate Twitter. Oh, I mean, X is what it's called now, but it's like, it's the same old bullshit.
This strong new viewer base. He didn't spend his money, he didn't party, he sank into his computer chair a little deeper and cranked out video after video, week after week. By January of 2018, he had 450,000 subscribers. Just 1 year later, he doubled it. By this time, his videos had also gotten much longer. Instead of posting 1-minute long edits, he was posting 10-minute gaming videos with his editing and commentary mixed in.
I look at the water and I build the castle. I go to the fridge and I take me the goat. I go to my Xbox and I turn it back on. I get my reflections, then I shoot at the
This editing with constant bruh noises, random sound effects, and memes thrown in became extremely influential, with a lot of other editors taking note. There truly was never a dull moment in these videos. They were great for keeping viewers engaged. In an age where every Zoomer's attention span is less than 12.4 milliseconds, keeping people locked in
Gracias.